Had to get myself together. Hello, Earth signs. What's going on? It is your girl, Aqua May. How are you doing today? I thank you for being here with me. I love you. I love you. I love you, my Earth signs. This is going to be for the Tauruses, the Virgos, and the Capricorns. So take the messages as they resonate. Leave them for whoever else may need them. All right. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, all of that good stuff. All right, so we're going to get a general message out here for the earth signs, see whatever comes out for you, what you need to know right now. All right, whether you have any of those placements in your chart, and maybe something in here for you to hear. So just listen up and take what resonates. But any information that you may need about me, look in the description box. I have the Tarot Masterclass going on the 18th of January. It's going to be amazing. Please tap in. The link is in the description box. And if you want to get a personal reading, anything, just check the description box. Everything is down there. But anywho, let's get into guardians. Let's get into angels, the ancestors, all right, and our guides. Our higher selves in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. Okay, let's get this going. Let's get this going. We're working it with that quantum momentum energy at this point, all right? And if you don't know what that is, I've changed the name of my channel a little bit, but quantum momentum is the energy that we use to get to where we want to go. Our thoughts, our emotions, our actions, all of that good stuff. So I'll go deeper into that on another video, but yeah, this is the energy that we are working in, all right? So for my earth signs, the first card that we get here is cherish yourself, right? You have to put yourself first. That's what I'm hearing. Put yourself first. There's nothing wrong with that. Number 37 equals a 10, which equals a 1. Number 1 is about you, self, right? So it says make an effort to prioritize self-care, all right? You need to go back to the gym. You need to go back on that diet. You need to go back on to whatever goals you had set for yourself that are caring for yourself, right? Make those doctor's appointments, all of that. You need to care for yourself first before you do anything for anyone else, which I don't see that as a problem, but, you know, when we have people around us that we have to care for, sometimes we neglect ourselves and put them first. So putting yourself first is the name of the game here, okay? Let me get another message for my earth signs. The simple life. Cherishing yourself also talks about cleaning up, right? Cleaning up your act. Or not even cleaning up your act only, but like organizing things, just making everything make sense, right? You may have, like I'm seeing like a dirty room or a messy room where, you know, you've been working, grinding so hard, doing everything you need to do just to make sure things are in order. And then like when you do have a moment to sit down, it's like everything is a mess. Like you actually realize like, oh shoot, this is all the mess I made. Let me actually clean up, right? And in that moment, it's a moment of self-care. All right, it says life becomes easier as you put effort into being organized and minimizing. All right, so both of these cards talk about the effort that we're putting into something, which is that quantum momentum. Hello, is that, I think it says Bailey. I got to get my glasses. But hello, how are you? How are you? All right. So the efforts that we're making at this time are all focused on making our life more simple, making things more easier for us, making the pathway more clearer. Right? Because if we have too much going on in the pathway, we can't see where we're supposed to step. I love it. You have say yes, number 1, and I spoke about the number 1. All right, you have number 38 here, which is the 11, which is 2, 1. So your number here is 1, 1, 1, 1, 11, 11. 10 equals 1. 38 equals 11, which is 2 1s, and then the number 1. All right, just want y'all to see that. So the power of manifestation is real for you right now. And it's going to happen when you start to do some looking at what you have around you, some organizing. It says it is far better that you attempt to do something great and fail than not try at all. So whatever it is that you're doing, you're trying to do something real big. And this is why things may seem a little messy around you, right? If you're making a plan, if you're just like focused really hard on something, you neglect other things, and that's okay. It's okay because we're trying to put everything that we have into motion, right? Into that thing that we want to come into our reality. So taking that moment for yourself is also a part of that. Don't neglect that part. All right. So you're saying yes to what? Are you saying yes to yourself, or are you saying yes to other people's requests and other people's demands? And right. So this message is definitely about self. All these ones. I love that. All right, let's see. So with cherish yourself, we have new beginning, new beginnings. I love it. And I feel like that's because you have a clear space, you have a clear mind. Once you start to put some more energy into yourself and really start, listen, this could even be like, I know so much, I gotta go out there and do what I gotta do, but when I go out, I don't have on my best outfit, right? This is now I'm thinking about how to incorporate my outfit into the success that I want, into what it is that I'm trying to do, right? The new beginnings is really seeing yourself in a new light, right? You're looking at yourself in the mirror in a new light. I see this doorway almost as a mirror, right? And this is the what you see. You see something flourishing. You see something growing, right? So you're changing your reflection so that things are starting to appear different for you. That one fell on the floor, but it says dreams. So something about your dreams are important at this time. If you have a dream journal, use it. Document your dreams, whatever you remember. I literally jumped up this morning and the dream that I had, it's just random things that I remembered, right? And it's, when I look at it, it now puts it all together because I say, oh, this happened and okay, this happened in the dream. So something about your dreams is on the floor. You need to pay more attention to it. You may pay more attention to whatever dream you're having and whatever you remember about the dream. You have beauty. Right? It's the simple life, beauty. I just spoke about looking in that mirror. So what is it that you're seeing? What is it that you're tackling about yourself? You are your priority right now. You are your art project, right? You are everything that you want, right? You are the money. So it's like, oh, if you want to attract money right now, you have to look at yourself as that money. You have to see yourself, well, how are you going to attract this money? What is it that you can do? What skills do you have? How do you really look at yourself and what it is that you offer into the world? Are you looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, oh no, this is not the real version of me? I don't see myself as beautiful. So what you looking in the mirror for? Look in that mirror and use it to empower yourself. Don't look in that mirror and start looking at all the bad things. Oh, I have a blemish here. Oh, I have this here. Because guess what? That mirror is now reflecting that bad image that you're putting into it right back at you. Okay? Look in that mirror and say, damn, I look good. Look in that mirror and walk out the door and say, today's going to be an amazing day. And you'll see how your life is different. I'm telling you. It's all about how you kind of step through that threshold. All right. When you step over these boundaries that you have within yourself, these insecurities you have within yourself, you start to really see things differently. Okay. It says finding. Say yes, because you're understanding. Okay. See, these are the things you had to grow through, right? And this is the level you are here with this say yes, because you're attempting these things, right? This is when you actually put in the efforts. This is actually when you make the attempts. This is actually when you say, you know what? I feel good about this. I feel good about that I said yes to something and it didn't feel like I was regretting it, right? I said yes to something and now I feel amazing, right? I said yes to myself. I said yes to my life and that makes me feel good. And then, of course, friendship is at the bottom. It's going to bring in the right people around you. And the mystical experience is here too. So a lot of different people you're going to encounter at this time that are going to change your world in different ways, right? So really only take from them what makes you feel the best, what makes you, if anything, truly, I just want to say that if anything just makes you feel lesser than what you know you are, don't accept it at all. And if it is coming up, ask yourself why. Why is this coming up at this time? What is going on? What do I need to see? What do I need to do? Okay, let me see. Let's get Cherish here. Cherish yourself with new beginnings. You got the Hanged One and the Oracle of Wands. So this energy here, which is funny because this is almost similar to the air sign energy that came out yesterday. But this is about really seeing yourself in that new perspective. The Queen of Wands, that's who the Oracle of Wands is she sees herself as beautiful. She sees herself as gorgeous, right? And even on her worst days, it's like she's putting herself out there like, well, you won't know that I'm having a bad day, right? You're good at that. The Hanged One here is that new perspective, is looking at something differently here. Having to sacrifice a way of existing in order to have a new way of existing with the Hangman. All right. So the Hangman, again, he puts himself in a predicament to force himself to see something different. So even if you don't realize how you are putting yourself in situations or you're attracting certain things towards you, understand that the reason why it's happening is because you need to be in this Queen of Wands energy of standing strong in your light, in your strength, right? In who you are, knowing yourself and being confident in that energy. right? Being fearlessly that version of you, your most authentic version of you. That's the one thing the Queen of Wands does not worry about. You got the Page of Pentacles there, but I'm not taking it because it fell in the flow. Not taking cards and putting them down that fall. You got the Fool here, which is kind of like that Apprentice energy, right? But the Fool is a more bigger energy. It's the energy of, again, a new beginning, because you got that here already. So you're seeing this journey, right? Seeing how something can actually be a lot more fruitful and actually give you more than what you expected, right? It's like you could have been in a situation and the only reason it felt like you were in it, or it couldn't end, is because the way you were seeing it. Once you flip that viewpoint and say, you know what, this isn't, actually gained this from this situation. I actually learned this about myself. I actually, let me push myself in this way to see what happens, right? It starts to be like you're taking control of things versus just allowing things to happen to you. Let me get one more card, please. For my earth signs. Oh, I got two. You got the Eight of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. This is being around people who do not mean you well with the Eight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Maybe putting yourself in like trying to put yourself in other people's shoes, or trying to figure out why, something is not as successful for you, but it is for somebody else, that type of energy. Really stay away from that. Stay away from it. If it does not work for you, with the say yes. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. The Eight of Swords is like, you already know something is not going to end well, but you still succumb to it. You still involve yourself in it. All right? For what? It's not going to do anything different. Or whatever it gave you is all it's going to give you. If you're expecting to get more from it with that Three of Pentacles, it's like, that's all it's going to give you. All right. And thank you for this deck. I got this lovely deck here from my lovely friend, Paris Williams, from Saturn's Daughter. I love her. I love this deck too. But I got the Queen of Wands again. It came out twice. This Queen of Wands came out very strong in your energy. So whoever the Queen of Wands, you may have a fire sign in your energy. You may have fire placements in your chart. But this energy of 2025 is Mars energy. It's very fiery energy. It's empowering energy. And the Queen of Wands is all of that. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be anyone else. We can exhibit all the cards in the deck, no matter if it's a sword, a major arcana, a pentacle, it doesn't matter. We can exude every single energy, just like we have multiple parts of our chart that we look at and that makes us who we are. All right, you're not just a Virgo, you're not just a Capricorn, you're not just a Taurus. You also have Cancer, you also have Pisces, you also have Aries in your chart, right? Everything is in our charts. And I say that, and here you go with the Queen of Pentacles. I didn't even know she was here. Energy is here. This is what you are. You're bringing that true nature out of you with that Queen of Wands energy and the Queen of Pentacles. This is your true nature to be an energy worth, like a force to be reckoned with. All right. I don't know why I'm hearing DMX's song. Oh my God, that is so funny. I'm sitting here hearing that song by DMX. Oh my God, how does it go right now? Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh no, that's a Rough Riders road. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if you're a little gangster now, my earth sign. You don't play. You be on your business. But that's what I'm getting. It's like when you enter on the scene, when you're in this type of energy of the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, you enter on the scene and you change the dynamic, right? You change the dynamic of what is happening. Just with your presence, just with your ideas, just what it is, well, how you dress, your style, your energy just exudes that. So you have to see that with that Hangman here. This is what you have to see about yourself. This is that you have to look inward introspection, and pull it on out here into the 3D, all right? And utilize that. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, that's okay. You need to be very careful. You need to be very more so like, yeah, we're in this energy with the Ace of Pentacles. You want something, but you also have to be mindful with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles of the people that are around you. Because even though you may have this outlook that you want something, you want to do something, everybody doesn't want to see your success. Everybody doesn't want to see you be happy. With the Seven of Swords, Five of Pentacles, they'll try to step in your way. They'll try to say things to you that'll downplay you. All right. When you come in with that nice coat and they're like, oh, I know somebody that got that coat. Instead of just saying, oh, that's a nice coat. I really like how it looks on you. All right. It's like those type of things. Like, don't even worry about them people, because at the end of the day, they don't have what you have with the Ace of Pentacles. They don't have this Ace of Pentacles. So they would rather go around and try to make you think you're not supposed to have it, because they can't take it from you. I'm going to say that. They can't take it from you, but they'll make you think you're not supposed to go ahead and take it. The Lovers cards. Yeah, the Lovers is here saying, don't worry about it. What's yours is yours, right? You know what you're committing yourself to. You know that you're following your heart and your path and working on yourself how you're meant to be. So, and the right things will always be gravitating towards you with the Lovers card, all right? Whatever energy you put out there is an energy that's going to attract to you with the Lovers. And you're exuding power, so I'm just seeing power come right back out at you. But that can be good and bad. You have the Knight of Pentacles here. I feel like somebody's trying to make some type of offer to you. So that could be definitely coming up. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. They want you to be in cahoots with them in a good way, right? It's not a bad thing I see at all. With this Lover's energy and the Knight of Pentacles, they want to be a part of something with you to make it grow, all right? So it's up to you, though. Yeah, the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Three of Swords. You know, we are all going through this, because I got this in, I feel like all the energy of like us going through being burnt by people, by situations, and, you know, really having a hard time at, well, not really a hard time, or allowing that past situation to be a blockage for our success today with the Three of Swords, right? You really sometimes just gotta leave the energy behind, because there's actually nobody in this picture with this Three of Swords. It's just the thoughts, it's the emotion that's just left there. So it's like every time you go back to this space, it's what you remember. So you got to just, again, paint a new picture. He's painting a new picture here. He's getting messy because he knows, again, this is where you got to clean up, because I feel like you've been getting really messy trying to reorganize, trying to do something different, trying to make something happen, which is no problem. But again, don't feel like you now have to do it all on your own, because you don't. You have the Tower, the Four of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Cups. I feel like you're going to deny somebody something, because they're just going to be coming with something that you don't necessarily see that works for you, which is fine. And you're still probably going to choose to do a lot by yourself. This Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles is like, I've made it this far, doing it my way, you know, how I want to. So why have somebody else come in? The High Priestess is at the bottom with the Star. And the Temperance card. Yeah, it's okay. So if you want to work by yourself, if you want to do it that way, that's fine. If you want to incorporate people in for like short periods of time, I feel like that's also a thing where it's not like elongating relationships and situations past the expiration date, right? Getting what you need from a situation and moving on from it, and not holding any quarrels or qualms about what happened, how it happened, what you had to do in the process. It was just an experience, right? And that's okay. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. You go on to your next adventure. You go on to your next trip. You go on to continue your journey. It's nothing about being, like, it's telling you not to be stuck here. The Eight of Wands is at the bottom. So energy is moving very fast, which is good. All right. Let's see. So I did this yesterday and I forgot to separate them. But I'm going to use it today. I mixed two decks together, my Moonology card and a Lenormand deck I have. But let's see. The Heart. Cherish yourself, please, right? Don't worry about giving your heart out to too many people. And this heart looks like it's flying. It's in motion. It's not staying still in one place, right? It's floating up in the air. It says affection, infatuation, love, romance, giving, and core. You have the Tower, and the Tower here says isolation, authority, official buildings, loneliness, ego, and government. Okay. And let's see, you got one card, and expect a powerful change. So there's something about, that card is like really close, but expect a powerful change. Here with this, what is going on? Somebody's calling me, I'm sorry. With these two cards, with the heart and the tower, it's like, again, nothing stays for too long. So don't try to hold on to anything for too long, right? Where if you felt comfortable in one space, just know that something is changing. You're going to be moved forward in some sort of way here, because you need to keep prospering, right? The space in which you're in, I feel like, is a little tight, a little small, and you're going to get a bigger space. I'm seeing something about more space. All right. Number 9, I am compassionate. All right. It says it's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. I am adventurous. I told you, on to your next adventure. That was the last thing I said to you. So stay adventurous, stay curious about life and what else can come. It says you have a zest for life and you are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement. Excuse me. You love change and excitement and need both to feel truly alive. For you, life is an adventure to be lived to its fullest. And the last card is, look what you got. That's why that card fell on the floor, because they needed this one to come out. The ones. I told you, that was the first thing I spoke about here. Was all these ones. This new beginnings, new insights, new clarity, freshness. It says, I am creative. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe the life that you love. Okay? So this is your message for my earth signs. I love you, babies. Talk to you guys later. Thank you. Deuces. Check out the description box for the Tarot Masterclass and to get personal readings. Okay? Bye.